we drove 15 miles on bumpy dirt roads into the forest to visit an oasis that has signs of prehistoric habitation. Hey guys, welcome to another adventure with Ruins and Ridges. Today we are in a remote location going to a pretty known site. It's marked, but it is very remote. We'll have Buddy with us today. So this right here looks like a petroglyph. I think there's some modern scratchings there, but that looks like a figure there. So please do not touch this rock art because the oils from your hands disintegrate the petroglyphs. The air smells great because of these juniper, pinon pines, and pine trees. Oh, and look, there's actually a spiral right there. Some other images next to it. Maybe some there as well. Oh, also here. Oh, and here actually. That's like some animal or something. Sadly, it's been vandalized. You can see modern scratchings, but there's an animal, another animal. This almost looks like a little dwelling here. I don't know if that's modern or not, but oh, I can actually see some petroglyphs over there, so go over along this cliff. This isn't the main site yet. This is a larger panel over here. I don't know if there's anything on this cliff face, but I can't see anything easily visible. But here, you can see there's like, almost looks like a lizard, some other figures. Here's a closer look at the petroglyphs. Sorry for my shadow. The lighting's kind of tricky, but so along this little cliff band, there are some overhangs and small caves, and there are some rocks stacked up on the sides, so people could have lived here. I think I see more petroglyphs over there. There are some symbols here. These are a little bit lighter, so they're probably newer, but another symbol there. Might be hard to see. Possibly some on this rock. Again, vandalism, but there are some ancient symbols there. This is a nice little, almost like an alcove here. Okay, these are really interesting. So, you can see there's like little dots here. I don't know what this represents, but lots of little dots here. There's a little line of dots at the bottom, and then another area of dots. Note how they used a natural crack in this rock as part of the story. Then down lower, you can see this might be a horned toad right there, and then some kind of possibly deer or bighorn sheep. More very faded ones right there. There's another human figure up there. Some more symbols high up on this ledge. Yeah, I don't think these rocks here are natural, because it's like no rocks in there, and then this wall. If you see anything that I didn't notice, please let me know in the comments. Yeah, I'd love to hear. Okay, there's some animals, possibly modern there. More here. This is a pretty cool panel. Almost like a snake. More people or lizards. More here. These are very faded. I'm just climbing up these rocks to get to the top so I can see, because there are some symbols that were too high. So I want to look over the top. So there are some petroglyphs right beside that tree there. It's very difficult to get video of because they're right on a cliff. I don't know if you can see that. There's a bunch of old cans here. You can see. Okay, so this is the main destination for today. The spring. And the spring means water. As you can see, it is very dry. Almost no creeks are flowing. But as you can see, this still has a lot of water. There's a ton of wildlife here. So it seems like most of the petroglyphs are on this side, which is the south side, although I can see a few symbols lower down here. There's some very, very faded petroglyphs on this rock here. I don't know if you can see them. There are so many water skaters here. They're everywhere. Also a lot of bees there, so I'll try to be careful. These are actually pretty cool and complex. Like, it almost looks like a rug. It's like cool patterns and designs. I don't know if you can see that very well. Also some circular symbols there. More very faded ones on this rock. This probably looks like natural, but it's not. More ancient symbols there. Some modern ones. More very faded ones right here. I think this is a bear paw. That one looks like a bear paw. I'm not sure if it is, but it certainly looks like it. Possibly another bear paw right above it. This almost appears to be a map. What do you think? To give you a sense of scale, the cliffs on this side or maybe 8 to 10 feet. This side is a little larger, maybe 15 feet. And from that end of the pool to that end is maybe 50 feet. Another symbol right there. Sorry for my shadow. Yeah. There's an ancient symbol right there next to some more modern carvings. There are some extremely faded ones right here. I don't even know if you can see that, but there are some symbols here. Very, very old. Native American people relied on this water source year-round. Petroglyphs were carved by the prehistoric Kohanina culture who inhabited this region between 700 and 1100 AD. Evidence indicates that the Havasupai people also visited the spring. So we're gonna continue down the canyon and see what else we can find. So it's like October something, I don't know. Early in October. And it's like, we're high in elevation, like 7,000 feet. And it feels like 95 degrees. It's just so hot. The summer has been brutal. This is one of the largest ponderosa pine trees I've ever seen. It's huge. Very wide. Okay, we're just following along this cliff end. This looks like a little cave. Yeah, this looks built up here. And there's a piece of pottery right there. Whoa. More pieces. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This one has a design. Also this, I think this is sandstone. Yeah, this was brought from like, I don't know, 30 miles away. So I'm sure this was used as a tool. Possibly a mono for grinding. And please leave everything where you find it. Is this? Whoa, that's a nice piece of obsidian. Yeah, this was used as a shelter. No doubt about that. So here's more obsidian. One pottery sherd there. Another piece of sandstone. A little flake of obsidian. Another pottery sherd there. There's a ton of artifacts in this area. And this looks like a mono also. Yeah, this was definitely a mono. You can see the shape broken off. This is just one tip of it. But this would have been used with a metate to grind food, seeds, corn. So here's another figure. Something there, like a zigzag. Possibly more faded symbols there. Just around this corner is the cave. Small overhang here. And around this corner, you can see one flake of obsidian right there. Also, these could possibly be some symbols, I don't know, very faded. Some modern scratching there. There's one hand or animal foot or something way up high, like, I don't know, 20 feet off the ground. I'm gonna try to get a closer look at it. Okay, so we made it back to the trailhead, climbed out of the canyon. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this adventure. And thank you for watching, and please let me know what your favorite part was in the comments.